They say you are what you eat, which makes these people a bunch of walking condom lizards. You're watching What's Trending, I'm Shira Lazar. Be sure to like this video and subscribe for more social media news daily. So we've all gotten our food from time to time, not in the way we really wanted it. You know, the burger's overcooked or the tostada doesn't include any avocado. But all these people we're about to feature get a little more than undercooked pasta. And without further ado, these are the top 5 grossest things people have found in their food. This list was inspired by Grace Goldstein, who found a dead lizard in the bag of kale she bought from Trader Joe's. She put the bag in the freezer to keep the lizard preserved so she could figure out what to do with it. In a statement, Trader Joe's said, "We are committed to providing customers with great products of the highest quality and are currently working with our vendor to look into and address the matter." Now you might say, Grace should stop complaining and just eat that lizard in her kale salad. Because actually eating lizards do pose health risks, including bacterial infection and diseases like trichinosis, which is a nasty roundworm infection that causes diarrhea, abdominal cramps, muscle pain, and fever. But maybe not as gross as McDonald's long-standing condom problem. Back in the 90s, multiple men sued McDonald's claiming their Big Macs contained unwrapped condoms. Wait, so it just happened that men found them and not women? Well, that's sexist. In 2009, a 7-year-old in Switzerland found a condom in the small fries in her Happy Meal. And then in 2013, a Chicago mother said her toddler found a used condom in a McDonald's play area and ate it. Well, that will really f up a young child. Now you might say, people should stop complaining and just eat those condoms. But ingesting condoms can be very bad for you, as the recent hysteria over the non-existent condom snorting challenge has indicated. So if you do find a condom used or otherwise in your Big Mac, I would just put it aside. But if you do swallow a condom, you might want to wash it down with some refreshing Mountain Dew. Unless that Mountain Dew has a mouse in it. Ronald Ball claims that in 2008, he became violently ill from drinking Mountain Dew that had a dead mouse in the can. PepsiCo defended itself, saying that a dead mouse would have dissolved into a jelly-like substance had it really been stuck in a can of Mountain Dew for so long. Yeah, I love their argument, like, our product is so bad for you, it can dissolve animals. And a fact check from Snopes found out this is true. The natural acidity of Mountain Dew would have broken down the mouse's bones, and it would have been more jelly-like in the can instead of a fully formed dead mouse. Rodents in soda cans actually have a long and storied history, and we're going to include a link to The Verge in the comments if you want to read all about it. In 2005, a man named Clarence Stower says he found a severed finger in the custard he bought from Kohl's frozen custard shop. But this time, no one disputed that his discovery was legit. According to the custard shop, a 23-year-old employee accidentally cut off his finger while working with the machine that dispenses the custard. And then, the finger fell away and they couldn't find it. Now you might be asking, Clarence, stop complaining and just eat that finger. Well, guess what? He did. He told the local news, "I thought it was candy because they put candy in your ice cream to make it a treat. I said, God, this ain't no nut. So I came in here to the kitchen and rinsed it off with water and realized it was a human finger and I just started screaming." He sued Kohl's Custard for psychological trauma and over $10,000 in damages. That's all? Come on. Could have asked for more. And since it was evidence, he didn't return the finger to the employee, so the employee couldn't reattach his finger and he just got stuck with a stub. It's kind of a sad story. Finally, we'll end with the story of Ken Wazurza, who found a bloody bandage on his Pizza Hut pizza.
Kind of felt like a raw piece of pepperoni that you couldn't chew through, and pulled it out and I showed my wife and I said, "You're not going to believe this."
He says it was a bloodied bandage baked into the crust.
I mean, look, when you order a large supreme pizza, you expect a lot of toppings. Peppers, onions, mushrooms, and yeah, sometimes you'll get a gross bloody bandage. And Ken was actually really cool about this. He didn't want to sue or hurt Pizza Hut because, they're a small mom and pop shop. He just wanted them to pay to get the blood tested for diseases. But Pizza Hut did not respond to Ken's request. Because for Pizza Hut, I guess all press is good press, even if that press is a bandage that is literally pressed onto a gross pizza. So what's the grossest thing you've ever found in your food? Let us know in the comments below. Be sure to like and subscribe for more of What's Trending.